people in Florida kept their homes.
Experience sitting here and with you and watching this, and I'll never forget this moment, seriously. And there was Merle Haggard at the end, who's become a friend of mine, and I asked him to sing this song by Woody Guthrie called Jesus Christ. If Jesus were alive today, the bankers would take care of him. And so he sang that. He made up some of his own verses, and that's what you hear at the end of the song. At the beginning of the movie, Detroit's own Iggy Pop did a favor for me and recorded a new version of Louie Louie. So that's what you heard at the beginning of the movie. I just want to tell you a couple quick stories, and then I'll open it up for questions. The Roosevelt footage that you saw, you are amongst the first Americans to see this footage. It was lost for 65 years. And I heard about this speech about him proposing his second Bill of Rights before he died. And we called the Roosevelt Library in New York to see if they had any footage of it, and they said that it wasn't filmed. It was only a radio address. So there was no footage. I have such a great archival team. If you see my other movies or TV shows, you already know that they are great. They don't take no for an answer, even when they're told by the family of the former president that it doesn't exist. They went on a search around the country for it, and they found it in an unmarked box in South Carolina. It had just gone, and he had wanted, when the radio broadcast was over, he had asked for the cameras to just stand by, because he wanted to film just this one section, because he knew he wasn't long for this world, and he wanted the American people to actually see him say these words, that all Americans have a right to health care, and a job, and a decent wage, and a pension. And no one got to see it. And we looked up the newsreels of that week, and they didn't have it. It's not on there. No one got. He wanted everyone to see it. No one saw it. Whether it was lost on purpose or by accident, we don't know.
Media owned.
But I feel very privileged to be able, in this week when it opens nationwide on Friday, to be able to bring, for the first time in 65 years, what he wanted to be heard to millions of our fellow Americans. And I just get so emotional every time I see that part of the movie. One other quick story, and when I was wrapping the crime scene police tape around the New York Stock Exchange, and I obviously didn't have a permit to do that. So I see the police coming toward me. And as they get close to me, I said, officers, I'm just doing this for some comedy. Don't worry, I'll be out of your hair in a second. I'll clean it all up. And one of the cops said to me, "That's okay, Mike. These guys inside this building, they've lost $1 billion of the New York City Police Pension Fund. You just stay as long as you want." So now the cops are on my side. It's hard to get a politician to stand on a stage like this and say that, because they fund these politicians
Yes, they do.
Almost as much, in some cases more so, than Wall Street. So we're in a big fight right now with health care. The health insurance industry is spending $1.4 million a day in lobbying against what 75% of the people want in this country. So, so that's the Congresswoman Capita, Marcy Capita, the star of this movie from Toledo, Ohio, the Congresswoman. And really, Toledo? Where's our Michigan? No, we've got John Conyers.
It used to be Michigan, Michael.
Toledo used to be Michigan, right? I guess maybe it was the Michigan coming out in her then. Yeah. But she makes a very good point. And I'm going to have this information on my website. If you get a foreclosure notice from the bank, you should challenge the bank. If you can get a lawyer, if you can't get a lawyer, I'm going to start a thing on my website asking lawyers around the country to sign up pro bono to help people who are being thrown out of their homes. Because let me tell you,